Elizabeth, we've heard a lot this evening about a change of heart from Canada, all of a sudden saying that they want a legally binding deal by 2015. What are you reading into this?
I wish that it meant that they were changing the negotiating position here. The best I can make out, because I did talk to our Ministry of Environment and we had a long conversation, a private conversation this morning, and I didn't get any indication that they were prepared to go to a second period under Kyoto. Quite the contrary, very firmly against Kyoto. So what I make of this is that they want a legally binding agreement by 2015 only if it includes all countries, China, India, Brazil, taking on legal targets, and not Kyoto, and negotiated by 2015. In other words, you can't get there from here. And so the impossibility of it, but the attraction of how nice it sounds, make it an unhelpful element in negotiations. We need to deal with what we've really got. And, as I was saying to someone earlier, if you're drowning and you're in a leaky boat, you really ought to stay in the boat rather than have someone say, I think we can build another boat in the next few days, and it's just over there. I know you can't see it yet, but we're going to go into the other boat. If you're in a lifeboat, you better stay there and make sure you know what you're doing before you all just jump overboard for something that doesn't exist yet. And the thing they're talking about is a complete, it's a phantom of their imaginations, because you cannot, I'd love to believe that we were going to get China, India, Brazil, Canada, and the US all in. That's the terms for which Canada insists before they will go to legally binding. For the rest of it, they're very much against legally binding agreements, and they only want them to be aspirational or politically binding until such time as everybody's in.
And why do you think they've come out with this afternoon?
It's funny, I think they've been saying similar things all along, but not necessarily to reporters who picked up on them and reported them in that fashion. So I don't think the negotiating position has changed, but as a communications, public relations assault to make it seem that Canada's a lot less awful than we really are, sadly, we're just as awful as we always seemed.
Thanks for the update, Elizabeth.
Thank you.